Good evening, honored guests. I start my night off with a joke. If you know me, I love jokes and I love puns. How many counselors does it take to change a light bulb? Only one, but the light bulb has to want to change. So save that in your brain. I'll enlighten you a little later. Mark 12:30-31 states, "Love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your mind, and with all your strength." And the second is this: love your neighbor as yourself. PBA Orlando's Counselor's Education Program starts off with Dr. Lawson's rude awakening that what you understand of that, probably that's not what they're going to teach. Just a heads up. And as that semester goes by, we realize the truth and the depth of that statement. That in order to meet another where they're at, you have to meet yourself where you're at as well. Through it all, Dr. Lawson beckons one more day. It was early on that I recognized that counseling is a very unique career field and calling. It's the calling to work and face your own shadow and self in order to help others face theirs. I'll be honest, I didn't start to look up from my own shadow until this awesome experience in being able to go to Greece with PBA. There, I had the opportunity to be a part of a ministry that provides friendship and resources to women, men, and children caught in modern-day slavery. It was there, sitting before someone in devastating circumstances, that I realized a great truth. We can be two people existing in the same space with very little room for connection and very different realities. Proceeding forward with that, I also realized another great truth. It is man's nature to experience both trauma and pain, and often at the expense or at the hands of another. So as God kind of continued to work with me and what me versus the elusive other, he reminded me of Martin Buber. And Martin Buber is this Jewish, I believe, theologian, philosopher, one of those things. And he writes of 3 different relationships between the self and the other. The first 2 are the I-it and the I-you. Both these objectify and take advantage of the other. However, there's a third one. The third one is the I-thou. The I-thou denotes sacredness and reverence, different than the other 2. It values, it bears witness, and it loves. Both Buber and myself are convinced that this is the relationship that God first shows us so that we then can show to him. And then going further, be able to show it to ourselves and hopefully be able to extend that out and show that to others. Yes, I begin to think that in experiencing reverence for myself, I'm able to provide it to others, which leads us to another great truth. In counseling and experiencing the other with authentic, vulnerable selves, we partake in truly sacred and holy work. Our clients have the opportunity to be changed. And ironically enough, we too can be changed. The light bulb can change the counselor. Yet another great truth I realized: while we may become harmed by another, we can also be healed through or by another. We can be healed through community, whether it's within a classroom, ooh, Jesus, in a counseling session, or on our knees with our hands clasped before our Heavenly Father. We can find grace and healing in ways that no self-help book can ever qualify for. And that's what makes PBA Orlando truly unique. While they teach us counseling skills, being able to sit in the uncomfortable, awkward, while the client's kind of mulling over something in their head and you're just like, okay. Or being able to compassionately comfort the other. Diagnostic criteria, the fact that 2 out of 3 people you come across probably have some sort of personality disturbance. One of I'll let that sit in. Probably one of my favorite quotes from one of the professors here, that in order to feel it, in order to heal it, you gotta feel it. Okay? It's all, okay. Anyways. In everything that we've learned, they did not teach us love. They had us experience it. They showed it to us. To classmates, professors, faculty, counselors of PBA and Renew, and the alumni I've had the awesome opportunity to come across these past 2 and some odd years, thank you for providing me those moments in that space for my own healing, for my own vulnerability. I am more thankful than you all know. To honored guests, family members, friends, and loved ones, thank you for providing your love and your support as we face our demons and we find ourselves. Additionally, I thank you for also being our guinea pigs. You probably didn't know that. But we're graduating, so there really shouldn't be any hard feelings with that. Oh, so we conclude with, so what, adult learners, as both Dr. Dunbacher and Dr. Dybin would stress, what does this mean? Classmates, do not doubt your training, for you yourself have experienced such a transformation. Our capacity of experiencing pain and receiving authentic love is what equips us to be such great counselors. Our roots are deep. Additionally, regardless of the struggles that this process called life brings us through, the mountains and the valleys that you may walk through, and perhaps the distance and the time that separates us, you will always have the love of your PBA community. And combined with our Heavenly Father's loving kindness, guidance, truth, and salvation, I urge you to remember to relax in that love. So congratulations, class of 2016.